Welcome all of you in this new another video. Today we are going to discuss about living and non-living things which exist around of us. If you are new, do subscribe the channel. So let we start the topic. We find many things around of us, from mountains, oceans to plants and animals. The earth where we are living is made up of several things. These things can be categorized into two different types: living things and non-living things. Now we will know about living things. If we define living things, then living things are organisms that have the characteristics of life, such as growth, reproduction, respiration, take birth and die. Living is something that is alive, something that can grow, move, reproduce, respire, and carry out various cellular activities. In other words, living things are made up of cell or cells and are capable to carrying out various cellular activities. There are some prime features which makes living things exist, and they are: first is growth. Growth is usually defined by increase in mass and number of individual organisms. All the living things take growth up to a certain age or time. Some non-living things also seem to grow in size due to the accumulation of particles. Second is reproduction. It is a process by which an organism produces an individual like its own. So all living things produce an individual like their own. The third one is metabolism. It comprises all the chemical reactions going inside a living cell or body. Therefore, it is a typical characteristic of living things, while non-living things do not show metabolism. Respiration is also a prime feature of living things. All the living things need air for their life and take breath every time to make their body alive. Without respiration, living things cannot be exist. Some another features are also available, like motion or movements, needs of food, excretion of waste foods, take birth and die. The examples of living things are animals, plants, insects, human, and some small living species. Now let's discuss non-living things. Non-living things are not alive. They do not possess life. They have absence of cells and do not undergo metabolism, respiration, and reproduction. Non-living things has no lifespan and do not require of energy. They do not fall into any cycle of birth, growth or death. Usually they are created and destroyed by external forces. The sweetest definition of non-living things is: non-living things are objects that are not alive and do not have ability to grow, produce, respire and move. Some characteristics of non-living things are: non-living things are lifeless. Because the absence of cell, they are unable to have life. They do not have definite shape and size of their own. They take a shape of the substance which they are contained in. Non-living things grow by accretion. It occurs through adding materials externally. Some major processes are also absent, like reproduction, respiration, excretion, movements, etc. There are two types of non-living things. One is natural and the second is man-made. Mountains, oceans, stones, rocks are the examples of natural non-living things, while bags, books, chairs, tables, cars, buildings, etc. are the examples of man-made non-living things.